Hi, I'm Bob Main from the Handgun World podcast. People have been saying, hey, Bob, you need to do more videos. I've got several videos here on this channel, a few thousand subscribers, but okay, I'm answering the call. People have been asking me to do more videos. So this one's entitled, Are You Carrying Your Gun? So I'm going to ask that question. Are you carrying? If not, why not? There's so many different ways to carry a gun. And there's really no excuse. I took a training class about a couple of years ago with a pretty well known trainer named Tom Givens. And one thing that really caught my attention is when Tom said that, like, well over 60 of his students have actually been in a situation where they had to use their gun in self defense to defend themselves. And I think like only two or three did not win the fight. And the major reason that they didn't win is because they weren't armed. And there are so many people in America that have a concealed carry license if you live in a state that requires one and they don't carry. One of my good friends, Carl Wren at KR Training, who, by the way, he's been on my podcast a few times, and you should check his website out as well, krtraining.com. And I've taken a couple of Carl's classes, so I know how good that he is. He gave a lecture at last year's Rangemaster Tactical Conference, and I sat in that lecture, and his lecture was beyond the 1%. What he meant by that was that in his studies, only, about 1% of the people that are eligible to carry actually do, and they actually do something more than just take their concealed carry class. Now, even if that figure's low, okay, let's say it's higher than that. I would venture to guess probably 5%, maybe. Okay, let me stretch it. 7 or 8% of the people who carry actually carry and have the gun with them all the time. Now, I'm not talking about, and guys, I know some of you do this. Maybe some ladies do this too. Put your gun in the glove box of your truck, glove box of your car, and you think you're carrying. I'm going to submit to you, you're not going to be able to get to that gun in time if you're attacked, uh, especially if maybe for some reason you're attacked while you're driving. Maybe you're a subject of road rage. I mean, a victim of road rage, not a subject, you're a victim, whatever. I'm not sure, why are you carrying that gun in the glove box of your vehicle anyway? I mean, if you're in your car and someone wants to attack you, your car is an excellent weapon. You can get away easily in your car and avoid the fight, or if you just kind of learn some basics on how to use your vehicle as a weapon, you probably won't need to go to your gun. So why is that gun in the glove box of your car? Pretty tough to get to. There are a lot of ways to carry a gun in your vehicle that can make it very accessible. There are a lot of holsters that are specifically made for mounting inside of a vehicle. I wear it on my person. This is one of my uh, popular carry guns, my Smith & Wesson M&P Shield. This is the 2.0 version Shield. And this is always on me, or my Glock 43 or my Glock 19. It's always with me. When I'm driving, I'll typically appendix carry this firearm. What I mean by appendix carry is I'm going to carry that right here. I'm going to carry that right where my appendix would be on my right side. And if you do it the right way, if you have the right holster and you have the right gun that's going to fit you, it's not uncomfortable. Yeah, it takes a lot of practice to be able to draw from that position safely and be able to fight. Take some practice. Don't just wear it and think that, well, I'm good now. You got the seatbelt to worry about. A lot of people like to carry it in the cross draw position when they're driving in their vehicle, means on the other side of the body from your appendix, because they feel they can get to it easier. And I understand that, and I get that. The gun's always on me. Here's the way I look at it. My chances of getting attacked in my vehicle are not great. My chances of needing my gun when I get out of my vehicle, I think, are a lot greater. Would you agree? When I get out of my vehicle, I think there's a greater chance of running into problems. So if I've got the gun on me when I get out of my vehicle, the gun is with me. If it's in the glove box and I get out of my vehicle, what good does it do? And it's an invitation possibly for some thieves. A lot of people, you stick that gun in the glove box, you get out of your vehicle, you forget it's in there. You're busy, you're thinking about what you have to do, and there it is in your glove box. Or even in the console. So why aren't you carrying? There's so many ways to carry. Pocket guns. This is one of my pocket guns. It's a Kahr P380. Real nice pocket holster. Yes, by the way, all you folks who are wondering, okay, take the magazine out. Show you this is not loaded. This firearm is not loaded. Okay, neither was the other one that I showed you. Nice little pocket gun that I can put in a nice pocket holster, and I can hide that anywhere that I want to hide that. Folks, I do a lot of business. I'm in sales and marketing. I'm in outside sales. I have to go into a lot of environments where this is all I can wear because it looks like a wallet or a cell phone inside my pocket. This is all I can carry, but it's a gun. Come on, folks. Don't be one of those people that says, oh, it's only a 380, Bob. It's just going to piss them off. Give me a break. Come on, there's so much evidence against that. Just please give me a break. That's just, I'm not going to be dead in the streets because all I have is a 380. It's not preferred. I mean, it's not my primary carry. It's not my primary carry. I mean, one of my primary carry pistols is my M&P 2.0 compact or a Glock 19. That's one of my primary carry pistols. This is a lot better than nothing, folks. This is a lot better than not carrying this little gun, which, by the way, I did an extensive review on this Kahr P380 a few years back. You can look at my channel and take a look at that. I invite you to do that. A lot better than nothing. So why aren't you carrying? I'm going to show you something. There are so many good ways to carry a pistol. There are so many good holsters, like this one for my M&P Shield. And this one's an outside the waistband Kydex holster. It's made by Concealment Solutions, one of the sponsors of my show. It conceals very close to the body. ConcealmentSolutions.com. ConcealmentSolutions.com. Handgun World, which is the name of my podcast and this channel. That's a coupon code that'll get you 10% off. Some people like to carry a gun like this inside the waistband. Okay. Are you carrying a spare magazine? I carry a spare magazine all the time. But at the bare minimum, even if you have to take a little 380 like this and you got to slide this into your waistband with a real nice inside the waistband holster, there's no reason. I can't figure out why aren't you carrying your gun? Why don't you? Any kind of a gun. And you know what you'll find? I'll close the video with this. You will find, this is what happened to me when I first started carrying back in 2006 is when I got my first concealed carry license. I found that the more often I carried, the more often I wanted to carry. And when I didn't carry, I felt like there was something wrong. I was missing something. I sort of felt naked. It was like, something's not right here. I've just left my house and something on me doesn't feel right. Oh, I forgot my pistol. You will get to that point. It might take 3 or 4, maybe 5 weeks of daily carry to get to that point. But I'll leave you with the question. Why aren't you carrying your gun? Now, there's a comment section here. If you're not carrying your gun, tell me why. Put it in the comments. I'd like to know. I'm not going to be nasty to you. But I'd like to see that. There's a subscribe button as well. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be putting a lot more videos out. I've heard the call from my listeners to put more videos out, so that's what I'm going to do. If you like to listen to audio podcasts, twice a month I put out the Handgun World podcast. That's at handgunworld.com. It's on iTunes. It's on all the podcast players, called Handgun World Podcast. I keep it real. I keep it everyday guy because that's who I am. So, why aren't you carrying your gun?